Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? I am here for another class in the series of Let's Talk About Infertility. And this week I am definitely behind, but God is good. I am still going to ensure that all of our classes get done. So you'll be getting a lot of notifications from me, just forewarning you now. Here we go. So my name is Alicia Hurt. I am the executive director of I See My Baby. We have a women's wellness center located in Bainbridge, Georgia, 310 South Scott Street. And today I want to talk through one of our books that we have, A Heart That Knows Loss. We've been going through this book chapter by chapter. And right now we are on chapter 7, and it's on breathing through the storm. And this book is available on Amazon. So grief is an emotional storm that can feel overwhelming. And I can tell you that, yes, we're talking about a loss of a child. However, this book is also good for anyone going through any type of grief because it looks similar in how you work through it and how your journey of the ups and downs, going through those tidal waves of sadness, anger, confusion. It looks similar. It's just who you're grieving. And so in this chapter, we're exploring breathing exercises and mindfulness techniques that can help calm your mind and ground yourself in present moments. Okay, so we first want to understand the power of your breath. And so breathing is something we do automatically. You don't even have to think about it. Like right now, we're breathing without thinking about it. And then as we talk about it, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. We're talking about it, and you start to feel your breathing and your breath, right? And so being intentional about your breath work and doing exercises is just that, especially if you feel like you're having a panic attack, you're feeling out of control. I remember years ago, years ago, as a teen, one of my friends, his car was stolen from him. He was carjacked. And for months after, he would just have these moments of just, oh my God, oh my God. He would just have attacks. And I remember his mom calling me at one point, and I had to come over and walk him through it. And I was like, well, I'm a doctor or anything, but I just kept saying, breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Well, today I'm going to help you with ways to breathe, to work through any anxiety you may have. Maybe you have a thought that creeps into your mind, or maybe you don't even know what's going on with you. And you just feel that stress just coming. You feel your system. You feel like you're about to be out of control. That is when you want to practice mindful breathing. And it helps you to create an oasis of calmness in the midst of emotional turmoil. So breathing exercises for grief. So deep belly breathing. So that is where it helps you to activate your body's relaxation response. It helps you to reduce the physical symptoms of stress and anxiety. So to practice this type of breathing, what you would do is you would sit, or you can lay down in a comfortable position. And then you want to lay one hand on your chest and the other hand on your abdomen, on your stomach. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I have mine on my abdomen. And then you want to slowly inhale through your nose and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to allow your abdomen to expand with your breath. So, and then hold the breath for a 4 count. So you breathe it through your nose for 4, allow your abdomen to expand with the breath, and then hold the breath for 4 counts. And then you exhale slowly through your mouth at 6. So you're blowing out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you repeat that 3 to 5 minutes. Just keep repeating it, and it will help you to calm down and to de-stress. Another breathing technique is the 4-7-8 breathing technique. And this simple yet powerful breathing technique can help calm the nervous system and ease feelings of anxiety and stress. And so what you'll do is inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4, and then hold your breath for a count of 7. And then exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8. And then you repeat this 4 to 5 times until you start to feel your body relax, your shoulders relax, and a calmness and a peace just comes and surrounds you. The long exhaling release tension and helps to bring your body into more of a peaceful state. And what you can do as you practice these things is replay the video so that it'll walk you through it. It'll walk you through it. Also, alternate nostril breathing. This practice is a great way to center your mind and calm your emotions as it balances the body and quiets the mind. So sit in a comfortable position, however that is, whatever that is for you, with your spine straight and your shoulders relaxed. And then close your right nostril with your right thumb. And then inhale deeply through your left nostril. And then close your left nostril with your right ring finger, which is a little different, and release your right nostril. So remember your right nostril, you had your thumb on it. So now you're going to release it. And then exhale fully through the right nostril. Exhale through your nostril. And then you're going to inhale deeply through your right nostril. Now you're going to close your right nostril with that same thumb, and then you're going to release the left nostril with your ring finger. And then you're going to exhale through the left side. And repeat this for 3 to 5 rounds. This will actually also help you clear out your nasal passage. It'll help you clear it out. And then you repeat this 3 to 5 times until you're calm. So those are 3 different ways to support you in intentional mindfulness and breathing, to de-stress, to lower your anxiety, and to recenter yourself. Also, mindfulness practices to soothe grief, body scan meditation. So the body scan meditation is a great way to become aware of how grief is manifesting in your body. By scanning your body from head to your toes, you can identify areas of tension or discomfort and gently release them to practice. Here we go. We're going to practice. So lie down or sit in a comfortable position. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to take a few deep breaths. And begin by focusing on the top of your head, slowly working your way in your mind down your body, and pay attention to any sensations or areas of tension that you may feel. And as you breathe, allow each area to soften and relax. If you notice any tension, imagine breathing it into that area. Breathe into that area and then let it go. So if you feel it in your fingers, imagine just your breath is just going to that finger or those fingers, and then you're letting it go and releasing it through your fingers. Release it. And then you want to continue this process down your body again until you reach your feet. And then take a few more deep breaths before gently bringing your awareness back to the room. This practice helps you connect with your body and release emotional and physical tension that grief may cause. All right, now we're going to talk about grounding techniques. And I actually was talking to my husband about this yesterday because he told my son to go on outside without his shoes. And I was like, well, you don't have your shoes off. And growing up as kids, I loved it. He loved it. And he said, you know what? You're right. Let me take my shoes off so I can ground myself, because it really helps you center your body. And we all are made up of just electric currents and energy. And so just it's something about grounding yourself and putting your feet in the dirt that is so therapeutic. Well, in grief, it can sometimes make you feel like you are disconnected. And so with grounding techniques, it helps you to reconnect yourself, and it helps you to reduce the feeling of feeling overwhelmed, like I just cannot. So one simple technique for grounding is called 5-4-3-2-1 exercise, which uses your senses to bring you back to the here and now. So you want to name 5 things you can see around you. And if you don't want to take your shoes off, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, it's just something about taking your feet, putting it in the dirt, or putting it in the grass. It is so therapeutic. But name 5 things that you can see around you. Just start naming it. Just look around you. Then name 4 things that you can touch, Then name 3 things that you can hear. What can you hear? And then 2 things that you can smell. And you don't have to rush to do this. And then name 1 thing that you can taste. So number 3 is loving kindness meditation. I love this. So loving kindness meditation is a mindful practice that is designed to cultivate compassion for yourself and others. And it's helpful if you're struggling with your feelings, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling guilty, or you're having resentment. This practice can bring a sense of peace and openness to your heart and allow you to soften towards yourself and your grief. So, to practice, find a comfortable seat again. Can you see a reoccurring theme? You got to find a good position to be in, and then close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, letting your body relax with each exhaling. Every time you exhale, relax your body even more. And begin by offering kindness to yourself. And slightly repeat the following phrase. May I be happy? May I be happy? Repeat it. May I be happy? You can fill it with something else. I'm beautiful. I am worthy. I did not make a mistake. It was not my fault. And in conclusion, using these breathing techniques to grounding yourself, mindful meditation, it really will help you in your daily routines, and it creates small pockets of peace during your grieving process. These practices help you to stay anchored in the present moment, and it allows you to navigate the emotional storm of grief with more clarity, and you are calm. And again, do not rush. Don't rush through these techniques. Do not rush through your healing, because grief, it is ongoing. It feels different. One day you feel lighter, another day you feel like day one again. But you want to use the tools that you have been provided. So if you got to go back to chapter 1, go back to chapter 1. Whether it's a moment again, if you have intense sorrow and you're sobbing, you're just like, what is going on? Or you simply just need a break. Healing takes time, and every breath that you take is a step towards peace. Now we're diving into chapter 8. And in chapter 8, it's about creating rituals to honor your child. So when a child is lost, one of the hardest things to cope with is the absence of them in your life. And there is no first birthday to celebrate, no milestone to look forward to. It can feel as though the loss is erased from the world, as though it never happened. But your child's life, no matter how short it matters, they deserve to be honored, remembered, and cherished. And so in this chapter, we're going to explore those ways that you can honor your child's memory in a personal and meaningful way. So creating a memory box is one way. This memory box can be a sacred space where you keep letters, your sonogram pictures, maybe a piece of jewelry that reminds you, the blanket that your baby had on, wrapped around them. And you choose a box that resonates with you. You fill it with those things, the hospital bracelet. And then when you are ready, you revisit that box when you want to feel close to your child, when you choose to hold it in silence or offer a prayer or reflect on the memories that are attached to the items that are inside. And one day you may say, you know what? I want to release. I want to release. And so that may be a ceremony, that may be some type of burial, or maybe you want to put it in fire, or maybe you just want to hold on to that box as a keepsake. It is completely up to you. It is your journey, but just a way that you can create space to heal and remember your baby. Lighting a candle in their memory. Light is a universal symbol of remembrance and hope. And lighting a candle for your child is a simple but beautiful ritual that can be done alone or as part of a family tradition. Maybe on birthdays, you light that candle. Maybe on milestones, you light that candle. Anniversaries, you light that candle. Or you just want to pray and just be reflective. Light the candle. Also, planting a tree or gardening. Planting a tree or starting a garden can be a deeply symbolic way to honor your child. As the tree grows, it serves as a physical representation of your child's life and the love that continues to grow. I know for my grandmother, we have her ashes in the yard in Trinidad. And so when plants grow, we're able to go out there and say, you know what, that's that's grandma. We remember her, honor her, go out there and pray. It's just a peaceful, serene setting. You can do the same thing for your baby. Creating a memory quilt or art pieces. So another way to honor your child's memory is by creating a quilt or an art piece that symbolizes their life. And this can be a tangible representation of your grief and your healing, an expression of your emotions through color, fabric, and textures. So you want to go ahead and gather meaningful items again, old clothing, sonograms, fabrics that have special significance to you. And like I said, you can make a quilt or you can have the seamstress do it for you. And if you prefer art, you can create a drawing or a painting that represents your emotions and your child's memory. And in concluding this, remember that in this webinar, we're taking you through it relatively quickly, but in the book, you can go at your own pace and there's more substance, there's more to it. We're just glazing over it here to help you understand how you can utilize this book as a tool to maneuver through your grief. And remember, while grief can often feel like you're by yourself on your journey, you don't have to walk it alone. You can create a supportive group like I See My Baby, of professionals, friends, family, community that can support you. Healing doesn't mean that you have to fix yourself, but rather that you surround yourself with love and understanding that will help you navigate this painful path. My name again is Alicia Hurt. I represent I See My Baby. We are here to support women facing life's toughest challenges. We provide resources. We are here as a community. Matter of fact, this Friday, every Friday, we meet here from 4 to 5 for a women's group where we support women as you're going through your journey, overcoming addiction and needing counseling and therapy. We also provide healing retreats, classes. We provide doula services for our expecting moms. We have online resources. So if you've missed previous webinars, go back to our events and classes and seminars playlist on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch up and go from chapter 1 all the way to where we are now. We also do yoni steaming, which is very therapeutic and can help you on your journey, and food programming on the 2nd and 4th Friday of every month. I want to thank you for your listening ear, and I hope you guys have